Alright, hello everybody and welcome to some Minecraft Musings. We've got a very special show today. Yes, I'm still the golden calf. Actually, let's go ahead and switch that real quick. Sorry, we got so much other fun stuff. Let's see. We're gonna be the bushman. Let's be the bushman. Nope. There we go. Okay. This is actually funny because well, we'll explain more of that for the people that stick around in the video. Ha ha ha. No, it is funny because like, and this could definitely change if these videos go viral or get it popular for whatever reason. Yes, indeed, it could be pretty interesting. But I mean, it's going to happen either way, so I don't feel too bad about it or too nervous. But we're going to be talking about some pretty big concepts here, some pretty big uh, doings, if you will. Actually, I'll just go ahead and leave all this stuff here. Well, except for, sorry, take some emeralds. Oh, hello, youngster. I'm leaving some stuff for you. I mean, that's really all we can. Whatever. Actually, melons and pumpkins are good. Wait, let's. There we go. Let's do that. We got a bed. Um, let's take some wool. Because basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a completely new area. So we did Oasis, and that's great. We've been having a lot of fun with that. Or at least I have. I don't know about you. Anyways, we've built some pretty cool things. Let's actually take a look here. We've got this gigantic area. I started just putting because I accidentally clicked these thinking they were slabs, and so rather than making another mob grinder, which I might, anyways, we've got this big viewing area for like all these coral reefs that we're gonna start building and keep adding to and keep adding more sea pickles and more light and more, yeah. We also made this melon smasher to harvest melon seeds, which I can demonstrate as such. It just has the one button because that actually gets most of it, like all the way. And then there's another button here if I need to get more. So, in fact, let's go ahead and take those. We're going to change all that into seeds. So we can start a new colony or a new civilization, which we do talk about that in these musings, how colonization, it was good and bad. I mean, it was going to happen one way or the other. And how it went down, there was some pretty dark and evil things about it. So, which is actually ties into, I took notes too, by the way, so don't worry. I'm going to be able to stay on topic a little better than usual. No guarantees about, oh yeah, then I have to break those melons to get seeds out of them. We have plenty of seeds. Let's get some emeralds in case we come across a wandering villager or wandering trader so we can get more coral blocks. Because I haven't found a way to create coral. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Ooh, actually, as I say that, do we have any, I don't think we do. Oh, yes, we do. So, and now do we have, I mean, we have some bubble coral. We could put it down there, but, actually, yeah, let's do it. Or no, whatever, 'cause I might do that one day, like a whole project, but basically what I'm curious about is if we use bone meal on one of the coral, the other types of coral, not the blocks, but like that, or that. Nothing. Oh, no, and then I broke it. Because you can get these from wandering traders. No, they don't react to it. I was thinking, I mean, sea pickles do. That surprised me. But, oh no. We might die. No, we're good. But, anyway, so I was actually curious if you could make those grow, and then if you get enough of these, you can maybe make them into blocks. That would be cool, and then you could craft coral blocks. Then we wouldn't be completely dependent or reliant on wandering traders. So, and that's fine too. Usually I'm that way with saplings whenever I start a new world or I start building in a new area. So let's go ahead and put this back because I want to definitely keep the bone meal here because we don't have a contraption here yet that creates bone meal. I mean, we do just on the other side of the hill, and there's the trapdoors, some slabs. We don't, whoops. Okay. And yeah, so what we're going to do for this epic, at least this epic episode, maybe this will just be a blip and I'll still keep it in the, wait, where am I going? Yes. Maybe I'll still keep it in the, Oasis 2 season. So I was thinking about making like a whole other season, which we can. But first things first. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. We're going back to Endarius proper. We need to go check the map. Old Endarius. And to do that, we need to go all the way down here. Or there's a couple ways that we could go about doing this. We could go back to the Nether, which is that other green dot, or the other green teardrop slightly northwest of us. Or, we're kind of into Florida, if that looks like the U.S. It does kind of look like a mini U.S., just kind of like melted a little bit. Like we lost California, we lost Mexico. I mean, not that Mexico's in the U.S., but like just saying for North America. Alright, now we go behind, and we ride the minecart, and we get back to old Endarius. Ye old Endarius. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure I remember there being a really nice place to make a fortress. Um, or just to make like a, it doesn't have to be a fortress. We don't have to go war about it, but like make a nice structure or something out there. It's like Cherry Blossom Hills. So it's a gigantic mountain. If I remember right, it's at least one, if not two maps to the east, and maybe one map south um, of Andarius. So, because we've got some pretty monumental things. So let's see here. What time is it? Yes. All right. 6 minutes in. Oh. Okay. Whew. Sorry. Sometimes I'll accidentally like hang up on the recording, cancel or stop the recording. I actually did that. I chopped a video. I got like a 5 minute video and then a 25-minute video. And then once I actually get more into YouTube editing, or maybe I'll just hire some people to do that for me. Not to try to sound pompous or anything, but like I hire my kids to do work for me all the time. Not watch the YouTube videos. They're still a little too young for that. They're grade school age. But like, once they get into high school, maybe they could be my video editors or something. So, and it's going to go fast. But they're becoming quite the little white hats. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a recently certified white hat cybersecurity professional. And what that means is I did a 6-month boot camp through Colorado State University and Full Stack Academy. Full Stack is the affiliate school that did an on. Whoa, hold on. There's our diamond. I was gonna say usually it's not just one. Aha. So, anyways, Full Stack Academy, which oddly enough on my on my socials, on my Facebooks, it turned into some Arabic or something to be like cybersecurity. So that was fun. Uh, but I am definitely not like working for employed Red Hat anyway, or working with or for any foreign governments. Not even my own government. I mean, if anything, I'm just doing what I can to stay out of trouble. Not that it's that hard. I mean, now that I'm older and wiser, but like in this country, you can get put in jail and then prison for quite a bit of things. I mean, things you wouldn't really think of. Um, which around here are like, oh yeah. Although, as I say that, in certain other countries, they'll get like your hand cut off or something. And I'm talking, of course, about non-violent crimes associated with substances. Oh, excuse me, and I might have to go run and grab some water, but and it's ironic because I do have wireless headphones, but they sound tinny. I did one recording with them. I think I deleted it. If not, I wrote on there sorry, but um, yeah, they're excellent headphones for gaming and talking to friends online. My son and I actually split the cost, so because we thought that he had broken, or I thought he had broken another pair, when in fact it was just a software glitch with my PlayStation hardware stuff, or my PlayStation setup. And I totally own up to it. I think a lot of the issues, like these controller drifts and stuff, see, I still have a drift that it's the right stick now. So if I let go, there, see, it's just slowly, subtly doing this. Now it's me, but like, it just does that, and like sometimes I'll stop. But it's weird. It's like it's fixing itself. Like the updates are working. And by the way, I do work in IT, so I know that you're supposed to keep things updated. You're supposed to, it's a security thing. It's a performance thing. Like all of it. Let's go to the map room. So All right, yes. And the place I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Actually, as I say that, the place that I'm talking about. Oh wait, no, here. No. So that's the Memorial Island. We built a little base there. What was I thinking? Oh well. What? No. Hmm. Sorry, a lot of hemming and hawing because it might have actually been my when login issues strike because basically it was a spot over here on the east side of the map that was like a cherry, not that, that's like a cherry island. That's where I first found cherry groves. Because I'd already explored like here, here, and I think here and here before the new update. That's why you don't see any cherry stuff on there. Might have even gone as far as. Either way, my point being is I did not hear, and I was able to find some cherry wood and bring it back. Um, so, anyways, that doesn't matter because there's a spot right there. That's another place that I wanted to build a settlement at. We did build one here, which has a railway all the way to here. And then from there, we really need to build a railway all the way down to there, that island. And that's a massive, like, island structure. That's pretty cool. So, let's get to it. Let's build a massive island structure outpost. And yes, unfortunately, war has to be a thing. Oh, wait. While I talk about that, thinking about colonization and, yeah, how it went about. Um, Communication, really, is what it all came down to. At least with American colonization, with the United States of America, not the Americas, which honestly is what I think we should be calling it all. So yeah, it keeps drifting. Um, let's see. To get there. Oh wait, you know what? Let's just go back to Oasis. Hmm. We'll go to Oasis East. There you go. We'll just go right back to where we were, and then we got to build a way to get over there, or we can stay in this one. I still want to get. Let's see. A copy of that map. We'll bring some, what is this? Map 12. Alright, so we're going to copy map 12. Empty locator map. Yeah, because we need a locator map and an item frame there. Okay. So now, sorry, I'm just really thinking hard because I've messed this up many times. There we go. Now, put that back. And now we have a map. And we're going to put that on an item frame. So we're going to basically be placing a green teardrop there. Sorry, right there in this southeastern corner. Jeez, this drift is ridiculous. And I've got two controllers and a PS5 and all this. I'm not wealthy by any means. I'm a lower middle class citizen, um, non-ex-military. I've been mistaken for a military before, but I am not. I was actually just an old fogey. I was a returning student to Colorado State University. Totally, oh yeah, kind of flunked out my first time. Didn't go to class, partied up too hardy. Like, I was free. I was like, wow, this is what being an adult is like. No, that is not what being an adult is like. And fortunately, if you can survive your 20s, then in which I kind of joke about that, but it is a very real and sad thing. I just found out another one of my friends passed away, but um, we weren't that close. But like, still, it doesn't matter. It's like someone else I know is dead. It's like, huh, it's not fun. Also, I just realized we have a ton of rails and iron there. So let's build a rail. Let's build a channel. Alright, yes, I am quite the spaz. But yeah, looking at the map now, if you look at that teardrop pointing east that we're heading to, see, even the drift's making me point to the side. My teardrop is slowly getting, and if I just let it keep going, I'll turn all the way around. Um, anyways, so that green teardrop. It sounds like there's a playing card in the spokes of a bike tire, but anyways, no, for that green teardrop, we will make a railway that goes all the way to the sandy area in the east. That'll be Oasis East. Yes, I like it. And then we'll build some stuff out there. We should probably take a bunch of saplings too, so we can have all the trees. That's what it should be. Every colonization or every colony should have like one of every tree, some emeralds. Maybe I'll grab the rest of those emeralds and bring them over there. Now that we have some villagers, and actually the villagers that we encouraged to move here, sounding like Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2 with opportunity. Um, but the ones that we encouraged to come here. Also, what is all that brown? I feel like I built something there. I don't remember what that is, and I'm pointing at right now. All right, there we go. Anyway, sorry. I know what that other thing is way down there, like the laser coming from the goat's eye. That is a long, straight, just like platform that floats, that's floating above the water. And there's a bunch of really cool Badlands type stuff there that looks like the Grand Canyon. Um, Anyways, I know what we're gonna do. And now that we're well into this video, I can start talking a little more freely because I don't know. I live in a country where cannabis is still federally illegal. It is against federal law to have cannabis, to sell it, to ingest it, to be under the influence of it, to um, yeah, sell it, possess it, anything. And you know, when I was younger, in my high school days, it was illegal everywhere. In fact, it was basically treated like explosives, like a bomb. You think about like post 9/11, like you know, and how serious everything is. Like I'm thinking mostly like airport security, but even you know, just that, like security in general got a lot tighter because people were using bombs, like people were killing each other. It became a security thing. But transporting and possessing cannabis, which is AKA marijuana, used to be like you might as well have had like an illegal gun or a dead body or a chopped up piece of head or something. Or like, you know, it was well, maybe not like that serious, but still pretty serious. You get in trouble, you could go to prison. Like, you could be locked away. You know, wait, what are we getting? Iron. Let's get a bunch of. I don't have any iron here, but let's take these emeralds as a welcoming gift. Let's actually make that a full stack, just in case we ever need a stack here. We'll leave a stack, and then that. Let's bring a stack of diamonds. Let's bring a stack of lapis. I mean, we really don't need that much. Let's bring some of that. Let's do 10. So I think that's good for a nice, good door. Yeah, let's take a sticky piston. No, because then that makes it odd. Let's see. Let's take some chests. Some gunpowder. Sure, why not? Well, no, let's see. I don't know. And this is actually what the colonists did. They would try to get a bunch of resources, not like all of it. They would try to take a lot of the resources from where they landed, but they would bring whatever they could, and like to be successful in the new land. Now we're gonna have to go get all that rail from here. Oh, and saplings too. Saplings. Almost forgot. So let's take 1 or 4, depending on what type of sapling it is. So like with spruce, spruce we could even take like half a stack. That doesn't matter. Those grow really quickly. Dark oak. I do not have enough. Let's take like 3 of these. Take 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 7 of those. Take 1 oak sapling. And let's go get. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. Sorry. Let's go get some more dark oak real quick. Okay. I don't think I even really need to stare up like this, like I try to do with usually. Like, I mean, I'm already tall enough to reach all of it. Actually, let's go ahead and chop them both up. Why not? And then let's start talking about the topics. So wait, why is this such a great episode? Well, I mean, I did take a bunch of notes, so that might bleed into the next episode. But yeah, we're basically going to be working on some side projects. I'm always working on side projects, but now things are actually starting to happen. Things are starting to come together, like, and it's exciting. I'm getting people rallied together to do these things. Like, it's all legal. It's not because one of my notes even says something like a Fight Club. Is so for anyone who hasn't seen Fight Club, that's a psychological thriller. Amazing movie with Brad Pitt. I haven't read the book. I started to, but then I was like, well, I've already seen the movie, and yeah, so it's kind of I missed the boat on that one. Like, you really want to read the book before you see a movie. I did that with Harry Potter, and the movie was still good, but it was almost like a separate thing. You almost couldn't compare them. Like, yeah, there's the book, and then there's the movie. So like, whereas Fight Club, I'll still probably go back and read it at some point, but just out of curiosity, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. My point is in Fight Club, it's a psychological thriller, Dark Oak Sapling, where I don't want to do any spoilers, but a lot of bad stuff happens. But it depends on whose lens you're looking through. So for poor people, it was actually pretty good. For wealthy people, it was not good. And for yeah, it was. In fact, I think that was pre 9/11. I want to say. So that was. When was it? Shoot, now I want to know. All right, we're gonna spin for a little bit while I look this up, and we're actually waiting for those trees to decay a little bit. But um, Fight Club. 1999 film, yes, and 9/11 was in 2001. So, but anyways, my point being, so that's a little bit of spoilers, but not too much. Where am I going with all that? Oh, well, it basically comes down to cannabis versus alcohol. That is 100% to blame of like all the issues. Hold on, I gotta go get some water. I will be right back. All right. Yeah, looky there. I had water just out of reach. Anyways, so and that was quite the can of worms to just kind of kick open. So, alcohol. Since the times of Jesus, the biblical days, and yes, I hate talking about religion because it's uncomfortable for a lot of people, but, whew, sorry, gotta breathe. The blood of Christ. That's it. That sentence right there. It's not even a sentence, it's just the blood of Christ. It's a concept, the idea. So, for anybody who ever was, raised Christian, is still a Christian, or, like has studied Christianity, you will know that at the Last Supper, Jesus said something to the tune of, take this and drink from it, it is my blood, which was wine, and then take this and eat it, this is my flesh. And what I think he meant by that, if it's really real, honestly, like I think a lot of the Bible is like Aesop's fables, a bunch of fairy tales and fiction, but with good intentions of trying to teach people how to live a good life and help each other live good lives and all that stuff, which I mean, totally fine. Like, that's when religion is good. Like, that's when I'm okay with it. It's when people twist it and try to be like, nah, stamp, stamp, no erasal, no erases. Like, I double dutch. That's because I'm saying it's childish. Like, they're trying to make it a rule book that allows them to do all sorts of evil stuff and be like, well, it's okay by the Bible. It's okay with, and it's like, oh. I mean, they didn't have all this stuff back then. Like, whoever wrote it, too. That's the other thing is like, whatever you think about the Quran, the Bible, all the Dead Sea Scrolls, all the Holy Scriptures, everything. It was written way back when they didn't even have half of these things, like these problems that we have to solve today. I mean, so they did the best of what they could do, given what they had. All right, I mean, I am going to jump up there and get it. Do I just have one more? Just need one more. I mean, it's there. All right, I'll do it. There we go. Okay, so we now have a dark oak. We have some dark oak wood, and I mean, I don't think we get much out of that, but we already replenished what we took. And really, that concept right there, leave it as good as you found it or better. That's it. I mean, there's so much we could be doing with the world to do exactly that. And it's not that people aren't doing that because they're lazy, it's just they don't know how. And they don't have the or with their current resources and the current and resources includes people too. Like, you've got your workforce, you've got, oh wait. Oh, never mind. We're all good. So we didn't even have to tap into that. We'll even leave that. Let's take this because this is a lot easier to do as far as getting This is more, even though I have a lot of it. Eh, let's take 2 stacks of wood. Okay, now we're ready to go to the new area. Kind of. We're actually going to build a channel, that's right. Um, hmm. You know how much glass that's going to require? Alright, never mind. Let's get over there first. We've got a boat, right? Yeah. Let's get over there, build a settlement, get a bunch of sand. We'll go scope it out, leave the thing. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, sorry. My point being is the Bible and Christianity makes alcohol okay. That's it. Like that is the point right there. Alcohol is made okay by Christianity. Now, in Islam, alcohol is forbidden. If you are really living like a devout Islamic person, you don't drink alcohol. And that's going away too. And I can point to that and say I was in Dubai last year and it was just like it's like downtown Fort Collins, downtown Denver, and like worse. Like there was just tons of drunk. Although it was funny because there was no fights, there was no littering, there was no like the streets were still super clean. Like everything, like people were behaving really well. Also, I forgot we could almost go the entire way by water, and we could even go back and like hook up that village. Pay thanks for having those 2 volunteers come and settle with us. Basically, you just breeded a couple villagers like animals, but treat them with respect. I've been building a massive structure over there for them to live in. I've even invited some of them to live in my own home or like the inside. Like, cool. Oh, actually, I didn't. That was an accident, but I definitely don't mind. Now they're like the scholars, and they're gonna maintain those books and everything. So, anyways, my point being is, religion. And religion, in a nutshell, is just humanity's best attempts to try to help guide each other and help everyone live the best lives that they can. I mean, that's how I see it. And that's how science is too. Now, science at the base is just the observations and recordings of what we observe to be true. And granted, that's what we think we observe, because we can always be corrected. Science is funny like that. Like if new evidence comes out that contradicts old evidence and it's able to be replicated and proven time and time again, like then it's like, okay, now we need to rethink this. Also, I just realized I literally have like no room. We're gonna get some coal for the new settlement. We'll pick something to lose. I mean, we had space from the boat. Okay, how long can we mine this? I mean, we're right by the surface. Like, all we gotta do is that. Okay. Now, let's see. Sticks. Yeah. Let's get coal for the new settlement. Anyways, um, but no, that's just it. I mean, because really, aside from religion, mostly a lot of like more scientific people that I know are more typically non-religious, and I mean, or at least like non-practicing, I should say. Like they still respect people because everybody's got at least some family that is still, oh, whoops, still going to church, still actively participating in religion of some kind. Like, and we don't have to be disrespectful of each other. That's what we're finding out is like, wait a minute, you can believe what you want. I can be over here and believe what I want. As long as we don't bother each other. I mean, there's some debate about that because of the whole Roe v. Wade thing. And yeah, not even going to touch that in this thing. We'll talk about a lot of groundbreaking, earth-shattering things. Well, at least that's what people previously thought, but it's really not the case. Actually, we have a whole minute because I had to go back and delete some things. So let's keep going. And anyways, oh, hold on. Now my point is we're actually already headed to a point where um, we're going to have world peace and understanding and communication and like all of the existing frictions or barriers to success and barriers to peace are being removed or fixed or mitigated. I mean, granted, yes, we got the Gaza-Israel thing going on full force. So a lot of ugly going on. We just had 20 years of ugly from the U.S. Like, don't think that I haven't forgotten about what we even contributed. So, but my point being is, after all of that, I think we're finally getting inundated. Inundated. We're getting sick of it. And it's not just like, back in the day, Like we did a lot of things that most of the American public didn't even know. Same with Russia and Ukraine. Like a lot of Russia doesn't really know what's going on. They're just kind of like, oh man, why are we still at war and all this? And then people are getting drafted, and they're worried about it in that sense, but not like a. It's more of like an out of sight, out of mind, and propaganda and controlling media kind of has a tendency to do that. But I mean, we do it too. America is not innocent in all this. So, anyways, Tata, and it's not about who's to blame, really. We need to stop finger pointing. We need to just fix it, and that's what we'll get into in the next episode. So join us next time with Oasis Sidetracked. All right, ta for now.